If Arne Slot does not change his tactics, change the lineup, especially in that front line, Arsenal will run away with the Premier League title. Today we're talking Liverpool. We're talking Florian Wirtz, people calling him Ben 10 007. The slander is obscene. We're talking Alexander Isak. Does he deserve to be dropped for Ekitike? We're looking at Liverpool's fixtures coming up. We're looking at their game tomorrow night against Frankfurt and a tough trip away to Brentford in the Premier League. We need to speak about Arne Slot's 4 defeats in a row. Is it a crisis? Is it not a crisis? We're going to jump into absolutely everything. Make sure you go down, drop a like on the video if you haven't already. We've got Champions League tonight, Newcastle versus Benfica, Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid. Make sure you go down, smash that subscribe button as well if you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. The road to 100k is well and truly on. Now, the Premier League table and Liverpool Football Club. I want to rewind back to 4 weeks ago. The September international break. Liverpool were on absolute fire. They just beat Arsenal in the Premier League. First game after international break, they beat Burnley. They then beat Atletico Madrid. They then beat Everton. They then beat Southampton. They won 7 in a row. They were absolutely flying on every single metric. But when you actually look into a lot of these games they won, when you look into the tactics that was on display in a lot of these games, when you look at some of the performances by Liverpool's top players, I'm talking Mohamed Salah. Atletico Madrid, last-minute winner from Virgil van Dijk. Burnley, Mohamed Salah penalty. Arsenal, Dominic Szoboszlai free kick. And Jamoa, 100th minute against Newcastle. Everton, best 10 minutes of Premier League football they played all season. Played all season in the opening 10 minutes. Right? Ekitike scores, then gets sent off in the League Cup. And then this massive decline of results from losing to Crystal Palace, losing to Galatasaray, losing to Chelsea, losing to Manchester United. And when you look at these fixtures they have got coming up, I'll be very, very honest with you guys. If they don't fix things, Arsenal will run away with this league title. And I actually think at this moment in time, a lot of people genuinely believe that Manchester City are a bigger threat to Arsenal. Frankfurt, if they don't get the right result tomorrow, I don't think they beat Liverpool. Not in the slightest. I think Brentford is a very, very, very tough game. Brentford are very good at home, by the way. Brentford just won last night, 2-0 away to West Ham. Thiago's got 6 goals in 7 games. They narrowly lost to Manchester City from a Donnarumma unbelievable 1v1 save. Right? They beat Brentford. They beat Manchester United, before that. They drew 2-2 with Chelsea at home. They beat Aston Villa 1-0 at home. They beat Aston Villa in the League Cup as well at home. I'm looking at that as a massive, massive fixture Saturday night. I really, really am. And when I look at things and I look at Arne Slot's lineup, right, let's just get one thing straight. Federico Chiesa and Hugo Ekitike, for me, have to start either the Frankfurt or the Brentford game. They cannot continue with this lineup. Konate and Van Dijk, the centre-backs pick themselves. Kirkes for me. Bring in Andy Robertson. Right, McAllister and Gravenberch. Right, you could bring in Curtis Jones if you wanted to for one of those. Szoboszlai could replace the other one if you wanted to change things. Florian Wirtz. Liverpool have a problem where they have to find a way to get Alexander Isak and Ekitike on this lineup. Now, Jamie Carragher, there was a graphic on Sky Sports where he had Hugo Ekitike in the 10 and Alexander Isak in the 9 and Florian Wirtz on the left. Cody Gakpo, I actually think is Liverpool's most clinical winger they've got. I think he's more clinical than Salah, than Federico Chiesa, than, you know, and Jamoa. Mohamed Salah's finishing at the moment. He's snatching at shots, and that's natural when your players are out of form and the pressure creeps in. But I genuinely believe Liverpool have all the quality to turn this around. But that gap from Arsenal could extend massively in the next 6 to 8 games. Aston Villa are 5 unbeaten. Real Madrid in the Champions League. A trip to the Etihad. Crystal Palace have already beaten Liverpool twice, one in the Charity Shield, one in the league. And Brentford away. If Arsenal go out this weekend, I don't even know who Arsenal are playing. I think they're playing, is it Brighton or is it Crystal Palace? If Arsenal go out and beat Crystal Palace on Sunday, and let's say Brentford get, let's say, a draw against Liverpool, they could be 6 points clear after 9 games. Now, people said last year, Man City as a champions could never go on a run of losing 3 out of 4 games, 4 out of 5, 5 out of 6, 6 out of 7, 7 out of 8, 8 out of 9. They lost game after game after game, Man City. Could we see Liverpool do that? I think the Florian Wirtz situation as well has to be sorted. You know, Arne Slotter's got two ways of doing this. You either keep playing him until it clicks, and it will click because he's a talented player. He's got unbelievable ability at his feet. Or you drop him and bring him off the bench and hope it works. But then you shoot his confidence down, which already looks like it's absolutely smashed to pieces. Now, the Man United lineup, right? Again, for the 6th time this season, Liverpool come out of a game with more shots on target, more possession, more passing accuracy, less fouls, less yellow cards. They're not taking their chances, but they're also not keeping them out either. Liverpool have not kept a clean sheet since the Arsenal game, which was on the 31st of August. They've lost, tell a lie, against Burnley they kept a clean sheet. Since then they conceded 2 against Atletico Madrid, 1 against Everton, 1 against Southampton, 2 against Palace, 1 against Galatasaray, 2 against Chelsea and 2 against Manchester United. And when you look at the difference in quality of Arsenal's defence and Manchester City's defence against Liverpool, it looks absolutely insane right now. The Premier League table, I'm looking at it, and it's Liverpool currently are in the, you know, the top 4, but boy, oh boy, oh boy. Like, look at this graphic from Sky Sports, or the Premier League app, sorry. They've only got 3 goal difference, which is the second worst in the top 8, joint with Bournemouth and Sunderland. Man City and Arsenal have got 11 and 12 goal difference. That's also could be a factor. That also could be a huge... I mean, if Aston Villa beat Liverpool next week, they could go above them in the league. That's crazy. Is Brentford... Where are Brentford in the league? If Brentford beat Liverpool on Saturday, they're 2 points behind them. They have to get this sorted. Curtis Jones, for me, has got to come into the midfield. Robertson's got to start at left back. Federico Chiesa has to start on the right. Drop Salah for a few games, couple of games, whatever it may be, till he gets back on his feet. And Ekitike needs to come in for Alexander Isak. Otherwise, guys, I'll be honest. If you're a Liverpool fan right now, it's not looking too good, is it? That Manchester City game on the 9th of November, right? On the 20th of October, the Manchester City game when they play Liverpool go to the Etihad, which is on the 8th of November, Arsenal play Sunderland, right? Chelsea play Wolves. If both those teams win, and let's say City beat Liverpool, Liverpool could be out of the title race after game week 12. They've got to change things. Slot has got to act. He's got to change things. Because I'll be honest, I don't see many teams beating Arsenal this year. I don't see them conceding many goals. But make sure you drop a like on the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. I am out.